Alright, so this is the radial arm saw. The radial arm saw we use for cross-cutting only. So again, if this was the board that I'm going to cut, I'm cutting this direction here. I want to make sure that I get a perfectly square end. So what we're going to do is we'll take this board, we'll rest it against the fence. The fence does a couple of things. One, it helps to control the accuracy of cut. If I didn't have a fence here, I could probably use a tri-square and draw a 90-degree line and maybe every 100 tries get a perfect cut. But more than likely what would happen is you wouldn't get a perfect cut every time. And or as you're moving, the board can actually pull on you and cause kickback. It can actually throw the board. Now the way the blade spins, it will cause it to shoot back into the wall. Okay? This kickback is actually not as bad as some. So the fence is going to help to hold the board in place. It controls the 90-degree angle between the blade and the fence to give a nice perfect cut here. Our 4-inch margin of safety refers to the distance from the blade out. So you'd want to have your hands in this location. All right? You get a really long board. I've seen this. People will stretch out really far. Well, now the board's too loose. It might move on you, and that's a problem too. So you want to be at a safe distance, but not too far away. When I hold with my left hand, push down, we push into the fence, and then with your right hand, you're going to grab the machine. Okay? And when we cut, you only go out just far enough that you're going to cut through the board all the way, and then you go back. Notice that I controlled it the whole time. I don't want to just let go. It will go back, but I don't want to just let it fly back. Okay? It does have, I think we have about 14 inches, so we can cut a board about up 14 inches wide. But you don't want to go all the way out here, because what ends up happening with a shorter board is that piece of scrap can get caught in there because this thing is blowing a good bit, it vibrates, it might catch it and toss it. So we only want to cut just far enough and then go back. Okay? This is called a radial arm saw, just kind of like you have on your body. Your fingers aren't attached at your shoulders. You've got an arm so you can stretch out and you can reach a little bit further. So this piece right here is our arm that allows us to move that machine further away. Okay? So the on-off switch is right here. It's not like a braking system. A lot of times people think it is. You just click on, turns the machine on. You click off, turns the machine off. But as you can hear, turn it on, turn it off. It takes a little bit to slow down. It doesn't instantly stop. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is, the first thing I want to check is whatever board I'm using, I do want to have a square end. So if I use my tri-square here, I can see that this is not square. So the first thing I'm going to do is hold the board, make a cut. Then I'm going to measure, making my mark here 10.5, and I'm going to make my other cut. Making sure that my scrap piece is at least 4 inches or bigger, something that I can have where I can hold on to. If it's smaller than 4 inches, I don't have my hand in here. In that case, I'd flip it around and make my mark on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to make the cut. Make the cut. And what's key here is when you cut this, at that 10 1/4, you don't really want to cut the line off. This is going to be a really nice square cut. You want to cut it so you kind of split the line. You just barely touch the line, and it should be good. So hopefully, when I measure it, if I did it right, it should be exactly 10.5 inches long. If it's shorter, well, it's a rough cut right now. It's not too big a deal. If it's longer, well, again, it's a rough cut. It's not too big a deal. But if this was my final cut, it would be a problem. Okay. Sound good?